Are you pregnant and discovering that the phrase sleeping like a baby is a cruel, cruel joke? Staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., feeling your baby practice their gymnastics routine, while your mind races with a million thoughts? You are not alone. Tossing and turning with a growing baby bump is incredibly common. In fact, a huge meta-analysis published in 2024 found that the global prevalence of insomnia symptoms during pregnancy is about 44%. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to just suffer through 9 months of exhaustion. This isn't just another video with a few fluffy tips. We're going to crack the code on how to reclaim your nights and get the deep, restorative sleep you and your baby desperately need. We'll walk through science-backed, all-natural, and completely pregnancy-safe methods that actually work. First, we'll break down exactly why you're so awake, and then we'll build a step-by-step playbook you can start using tonight. Before we can fix the problem, we have to get what's causing it. Pregnancy insomnia isn't just in your head, it's a real, physical response to the incredible changes your body is going through. First up, let's talk hormones. In early pregnancy, a flood of progesterone can make you super sleepy during the day, which completely messes with your internal clock at night. Later on, those same hormones can interrupt your deep sleep cycles, meaning the slightest thing can wake you up. Then there's the physical stuff. As your baby grows, so does the discomfort. We're talking back pain, a tiny human using your bladder as a trampoline, leg cramps, and a belly that makes finding a comfy spot feel like a high-stakes game of Twister. Add in a little heartburn, which loves to show up the second you lie down, and you've got the perfect recipe for a sleepless night. And let's not forget the mental side of things. All the worries about labor, becoming a parent, and just the daily to-do lists can send your brain into overdrive right when you want it to power down. Naming these culprits is the first step, because now we can start fighting back. Your bedroom needs to become a full-on haven for sleep, and only sleep. The goal is to send a clear message to your brain: when you walk into this room, it's time to wind down. First, temperature. A cool room is your best friend. Those hormone fluctuations can make you feel like a human furnace, so turn that thermostat down. You're aiming for a temperature that feels cool and refreshing, but not cold. Second, darkness. Darkness is the cue for your brain to produce melatonin, the sleepy time hormone. Get yourself some blackout curtains. Cover up any glowing lights from electronics. And this one is huge: the phone does not belong in the bedroom. That blue light from your screen is notorious for tricking your brain into thinking it's daytime. If you have to get up to pee, use a dim nightlight instead of the bright overhead light, which can shock your system fully awake. Third, sound. If you're a light sleeper, a white noise machine can be an absolute game changer. It creates a consistent, soothing sound that masks sudden noises, like a dog barking or a car alarm, that would otherwise jolt you awake. Your bed is now for two things: sleep and intimacy. That's it. No more working from your bed, and definitely no more doom scrolling. You want your brain to make one simple connection: bed equals sleep. Okay, let's tackle what is, for many, the biggest challenge: getting physically comfortable. This is where you get to build your very own, expert-level pillow fortress. You've probably heard that you should sleep on your side, specifically your left side, in the second and third trimesters. The reason the left side is so often recommended is because it can improve circulation, helping to get nutrients and oxygen to the placenta in your baby. It also takes pressure off your liver and can help your kidneys, which might reduce swelling. However, while the left side has its benefits, recent guidelines emphasize that sleeping on either side is safe and that your comfort is the most important thing. So don't stress if you wake up on your right side. The main goal is to avoid lying flat on your back for long periods, which can put pressure on major blood vessels. But just being on your side isn't always enough. This is where pillows become your secret weapon. A pillow between your bent knees works wonders for aligning your hips and taking pressure off your lower back. You can tuck another one under your belly to support its weight, and one behind your back to keep you from rolling over. You don't need to buy a giant, fancy pregnancy pillow, though many people love them. You can create the same nest with regular pillows. Just experiment and find what makes you feel totally supported. And if heartburn is your nemesis, use pillows to prop up your upper body a bit. This helps keep stomach acid down and can bring major relief. Alright, before we jump into our next game-changing tip, which is all about what you eat and drink, if you're finding this guide helpful, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps the video get out to other moms-to-be who are staring at their ceilings right now. And if you haven't already, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our future guides. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been your biggest sleep struggle during pregnancy? Drop it in the comments below. What you put in your body, and when, can make or break your night. Let's start with hydration. It's vital to drink plenty of water during the day. But to avoid endless trips to the bathroom at night, try to drink most of your fluids in the morning and afternoon. Start tapering off a couple of hours before bed. It's a simple change that can make a huge difference. Next, food. Big, heavy meals right before bed are a recipe for indigestion and heartburn. Spicy or acidic foods in the evening are also common culprits. Try to have your last big meal at least 2 to 3 hours before you lie down to give your body plenty of time to digest. That said, you don't want to go to bed starving, because hunger can definitely wake you up. A light snack that's high in protein about an hour before bed can be perfect. Think a handful of almonds or a small bowl of cereal with milk. The protein helps keep your blood sugar stable all night. And this should go without saying, but cut out the caffeine in the afternoon and evening. That means coffee, many teas, sodas, and even chocolate. Become a label detective, because caffeine loves to hide in unexpected places. You can't go from 100 to 0 in 5 minutes. You need to create a buffer zone between your busy day and bedtime. A consistent bedtime ritual is one of the most powerful sleep tools you have. It signals to your brain and body that it's time to prepare for sleep. About 30 to 60 minutes before you want to be asleep, start your wind down. This could begin with a warm, not hot, bath. A bath taken an hour or two before bed can relax your muscles and help regulate your body temperature for sleep. Adding Epsom salts can help with muscle soreness, too. This is also a great time for some relaxation techniques, which can double as practice for labor. Think gentle prenatal yoga or simple stretches to release tension. Deep breathing, where you focus on long, slow exhales, is amazing for calming your entire nervous system. You might also consider some calming aromatherapy. Scents like lavender are known for their relaxing properties. However, it's crucial to be cautious with essential oils during pregnancy. Their safety isn't fully understood, and they should be avoided entirely in the first trimester. For the rest of your pregnancy, only use them sparingly, like a few drops in a diffuser, and always talk to your healthcare provider first. Never put them directly on your skin without diluting them, and never ingest them. Finally, a warm, caffeine-free herbal tea like chamomile can be a lovely part of your ritual. Just be sure to drink it early in your wind down time so it doesn't cause another bathroom trip later. For so many of us, the real battle is the one happening between our ears. The what-ifs, the to-do lists, and all the anxieties just love to have a party as soon as our head hits the pillow. One of the most effective ways to handle this is based on a method called cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI. A key principle is to break the frustrating cycle of trying to sleep. If you've been lying in bed for more than 20 or 30 minutes and you're just getting more and more annoyed, get up. Go to another room, keep the lights low, and do something calm and boring, like reading a dull book, until you actually feel sleepy again. Lying in bed stressing about not sleeping only teaches your brain that bed is a stressful place. Another brilliant technique is the brain dump. Keep a notebook by your bed. Before you settle in, spend 10 minutes just writing down everything that's buzzing around in your head, your worries, your shopping list, your plans for tomorrow. The simple act of getting it out of your mind and onto paper can bring a huge sense of relief. Guided meditation can also be a lifesaver. There are tons of apps with sleep meditations that can guide you through breathing exercises or body scans, gently pulling your focus away from anxious thoughts and toward a state of rest. These practices teach you to notice your thoughts without getting swept away by them. I know that right now, a full night of deep, uninterrupted sleep might feel like a fantasy. But it is absolutely within your reach. By creating a sleep sanctuary, building your perfect pillow nest, being smart about your food and drinks, committing to a wind-down ritual, and learning how to quiet your mind, you are taking back control. Be patient and kind to yourself. It might take a few nights for these new habits to really sink in, but they work. You are doing the most important job in the world, growing a tiny human, and you deserve to feel rested and restored while you do it. Your health, and your baby's health, are so worth this effort. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another mom-to-be who needs it. Sweet dreams.